Hello everyone, welcome back to Drumroll Please. We're heading on to the trial for the murder of Sakura Ogami. Let's take a look at some of our truth bullets before, because we don't have much. So she was killed by a blow to the head, no other injuries, but they were vomiting blood. The rec room door was locked with a chair. There's blood on her mouth, but not on her hands, which is weird, because if you were vomiting blood, you'd think you would try to stop that. There is a faraway blood stain, there's a polka dot candy wrapper, there's glass shards, figurine on... I have 21 pieces of evidence, that's a lot more than I thought. Monokuma bottles, empty protein drink, locker handprint, Asahina's account, which said that they slid notes, Byakuya's account, confirmed the note, Toko got the note. I don't think we got the account of Hiro, because he's a liar. Pocket trash, yellow, we got a whole bunch of stuff. We got a surprising amount. More than I can look up. That was the wrong stick to move with. Alright. So let's head in. See how it's going. There are so few people. That is just, it just kind of blows my mind how by the end of this, we're only going to have like 5 people left. Monokuma made his announcement and everyone began to meet up one after another. And then the ultimate martial artist. Upper sign underscore upper sign. A locked room murder mystery. Semicolon backs. Oh, I remember. Where was it? It was. I think I had a friend in school who legitimately would say semicolon end bracket. Like, that's what he would say. And it was funny, but then, like, some people didn't get it, and then they got it, then they'd laugh. This is, like, back in junior high. What the... Oh, I've just recently discovered the power of emoticons. Like, no matter how awful something is, if you toss in a smiley face, it turns positive. Yes, indeed. For example, you're at a picnic and you find a dead body, XD. This is just plain creepy. Well... And how about the reverse? No matter how great something is, if you put a sad face, it makes it look super negative. Yes, indeed. For example, do you have 100 friends? Sad face. He's right, that does make it seem sad. I can't wait! Now then, please get on the elevator. Lowercase o underscore 0. I'll see you all down there. It's the Kirby dance! Oh my god, that's the best. Oh, that's good. I can't believe Kirby is in the game on the PlayStation Vita. What the hell was that? I don't get it. I don't get you guys. How can you act so Okay, Asahina, I get you're angry, but like, can you just chill? How can you act so casual after murdering someone? Don't look at me. I don't think I'm acting casual. Don't be mean. I mean, I didn't murder anyone. I'm completely innocent. How dare you all call me a murderer? Whatever. Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. Because there can be no doubt one of us is the culprit. I have no idea who it's gonna be. Like, straight up. I'm sure it'll be revealed during the thing, but like, even in the last one, Celeste was kind of in the back of my head. But like, no man, I have no idea. The killer, the one that murdered Sakura. She was stronger than anyone I know. And yet, someone killed her. Well, and that person is here. That person is one of us. Let's head on in. Come on, it's time to put an end to this. I made my way toward the elevator. I'm not talking to any of you. But with each step I took, I felt like I was moving further and further away from my goal. I could feel a chilling fear running through me, trying to make me rot from the inside out. No matter how many times I go through this, it never gets any easier. We climbed into our steel prison in total silence. Is it going to be like martial arts theme when we get down there? We watched the doors close, and felt it begin its sinister descent. Wow, there's only like 6 of us. The elevator lowered, uttering its all too familiar clunking sounds. It fell lower and lower, and as suddenly as always, The ride was over. The doors opened once again. Whoa, okay, it's Egyptian themed. Just the 6 of you, huh? Really? That's so few! You must be lonely! You say that, it's not like it's your fault we're all that's left. No, I wonder, will the class trial end with one last classmate again, or will your school life come to an end completely? Now then, are we ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seats. Guess we will. And so the curtain opened for the 4th time. Oh god, here we go. A deadly judgment, deadly deception, deadly betrayal, deadly riddle, deadly defense, deadly faith, a deadly class trial. I hate that. I don't know if there's some people who think, whoa, that's it's kind of a neat, you know, I don't know, theming thing, but I don't like it at all, man. Do we get any skills in the meantime? A tentative influence, increase the influence gauge by 2. Can we only get 1? Okay, so we got cool and composed. Steadies your aim a little. Effective during the non-stop debate. That's good. Wow, there's so many that we just don't have. There seems like there's a lot. Maybe you can use them again on New Game Plus or harder difficulties. I don't know, man. But, okay. Finish preparations. Let's do this. Alright.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, where to begin?
We already know who did it.
Whoa, deja vu.
The one who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
Idiot.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I'd never kill someone, no way!
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
Hina seems really sure that one of those 3 is the killer. Honestly, I sort of agree, but it's probably going to come out and she's going to be the killer, probably. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. That's the only one that I'm feeling right now, but I don't want to believe it. She must have some reason for believing that. Because it won't be Kyoko. And it's not us. So we'll have to see. Always a count. That was that everyone got the message.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
So someone gave me some advice that the big thing is that you need to shoot contradictions. People who you want to argue against, not prove, you know?
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense. That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
Nope, we have the other. Yeah!
No, that's wrong.
I was gonna say. I had to think. I was like, yeah, you have to think quickly about if you want to argue that, and that's actually such a cool idea, you know?
Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those 3 killed her.
I can't disagree with Hina. There's good reason to suspect all 3 of them. Then does that mean one of them did it? I don't know, man. That's what we're gonna find out. I feel like one of them did. It'd be cool if it's actually like... if this time it's like, oh yeah, by the way, it is one of the ones you initially suspected.
There's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
Nope, that's true.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here.
Wrong button. There we go. Oh, that was weird. Theirs stayed up on the screen. Maybe it's like because they like set it at the same time?
Hiro, when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember? It was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
Red polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
No, it's
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy. So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hiro, Where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura! It's the only explanation.
Well, I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
When? When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
What Hiro said can't be right, because Sakura could only have gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. The reason I know that is, no. This is the only one that makes sense. Yeah, okay. The wording was weird on it, though.
Sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give
Okay,
Sakura the candy
okay,
until
I see
after
where it's
she
going,
left the
okay.
nurse's
That was
office.
just a bit of a weird way it was worded.
So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it. I mean, what I meant was, oh, that's right. I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Why the sudden hostility?
Well, we just talked. That's all. I didn't do anything. You gotta believe me.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
More hostile.
It's not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit. I even have proof.
Huh? Proof? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shining message.
What would a shining message even
At
be?
the scene of
Oh,
the crime,
I'm
she
surprised
had
we didn't
written
present
out
that.
Toko in her own blood, right? It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
Okay, now I feel like that's forged.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
See? See? Toko did it.
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
You just don't know when you're beat, do you?
Hiro, hold on. When did you see that dying message of hers?
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime.
Oh my god, Hiro's just digging his grave. I don't think he did it, though, for drawing this conclusion this early.
So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Hold on. But when Kyoko found the magazine with the dying message in it, it was... When Kyoko found it, it was on the magazine shelf.
I got it!
Yeah.
Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
There's definitely something strange about it. Kyoko found the dying message during the investigation, in which case, that clearly contradicts what Hiro told us. Indeed. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Magazine dying message, the Toko there. Well, just to be careful, let's read the exact information written on it. It says, on the magazine shelf, one magazine had been put back upside down. Inside the magazine, Toko's name had been written in blood. It is assumed that whoever wrote it used their finger to do so.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying
Wait.
message.
There's no blood on Sakura's finger. They said there's no blood on her hand at all. So it's forged.
When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message, it was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Okay, let's see. He said he saw the dying message when he first found the body. So that was when he came into the room with us. But at that time, where was the magazine? It was in the rack.
I can tell you exactly
Okay, so
when I found the dying message.
let's see here.
When Ogre's body was discovered.
When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message, it was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
I feel like I need that.
When I pulled it out,
Maybe not?
I saw her final words.
Huh.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
He said he saw the dying message when he first found the body, but at the same time, where was the magazine? The magazine was in the magazine shelf.
I can tell you exactly what
Let's
I found
see, yeah.
the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
Damn it. That didn't work.
I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away.
I do think I'm on the right track with that, but I just missed. At least I feel like that's what it is.
What I said makes total sense.
Because there's no way he would have seen the magazine shelf at the beginning.
I can tell you exactly
Yeah,
when I
right?
found the dying message.
Let's see here.
When Ogre's body was discovered.
That just not work again?
And I can tell you
That's weird.
it was only after I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine.
Okay, let's try that again.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Okay. Let's see here.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message.
Yeah.
When Ogre's body was discovered.
There we go. That was tough to hit for some reason. Like, it just wasn't hitting. We did it, though.
When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby. That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation. And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then. Tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it? All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is. Toko!
The Vienna sausage?
I don't even know where to begin with that one.
Was that a pun on dying message?
He's just trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first
No,
place?
we can't because there was no blood on her hands. We established that.
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message.
Nope.
100%, without a doubt, she wrote it. And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
I don't know about that, Weed Man. Without doubt. No, absolutely, I do doubt it. There's no way Sakura wrote that message. Well, it's a good thing I know exactly what I need to contradict here. Oh, the moment of truth. Which one is this one again? Right.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30%.
I can't even hear the music. Okay.
Show me the proof.
Like at that last part, when it was doing that at the very end, I legitimately could not even hear the music. But I just get into a trance. I don't talk during that. I'm very sorry. But like, I'm like, okay, let's do this and just, you know, get through it. But that's so weird. Like the music just stopped eventually. And I felt like I was still doing okay.
Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But
It was written using her foot. Can't prove it otherwise. Watch that come up. Watch that come up. Freaking I predicted the entire last trial. Watch it. She used her foot.
both of her hands were completely free of blood.
We're gonna head up and find her foot, and it'll have blood. Yep.
Then, who did write it?
Hiro could very well have written it himself.
That's what it's looking like right now.
That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Whoa, okay.
Ah! He admits it!
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Dude, if Toko's not the one who did it, then you die.
Because I killed her!
Oh! You're admitting to killing her?
Please, just let me explain what happened. I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
Wow. This is weird.
And when I got there...
There's like no trial. Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked a couple of other people to meet as well. Okay. Would you like a piece of candy? It might help give you some energy. Oh, sure, thanks.
And that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is it. I'm going to end it today. I'm going to end everything.
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape. So of course I freaked out, and then... I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head. I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening. Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that. Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed.
Okay. Thoughts right now. That didn't kill her. That she just took it. And whatever, he left. The real killer came after that. And possibly did it for a second time. That's what I'm feeling.
So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
Because that's only one hit.
You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura. We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain.
2 hits. Powder. Every bit of unused
And
evidence.
until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
So what is it that Hiro did that doesn't make sense? What would he have? Why he didn't use Sakura's finger. Why the magazine was hidden. What did he do that didn't make sense? Yeah, he didn't hide the magazine.
I got it!
Why was it hidden?
That's true. Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does
Yeah,
it?
because he would have just left it out on the table.
By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message? Then stick it somewhere we might not find it.
Exactly.
Oh, well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Really?
He's lying! He's gotta be lying!
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
Then he's not lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf. In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
I'm calling there was someone hiding in the locker.
I don't think there's any question about that.
Who was it?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine, they must not have liked what was written on it.
It was Toko. Someone who didn't like what had been written. There's only one choice. Toko.
It had to be Toko, right? Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Was he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room? Why would I have... Wait, but more important, that doesn't even matter. We already know who did it, right?
Not necessarily.
Hiro just admitted it.
That's right. I killed her.
No, you didn't.
Who asked you?
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle. But that's not where this case ends.
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
You can't be serious. That's just... I don't believe it.
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
Yeah, we're gonna show that
So, what do you want me to do?
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
We'll show the whole thing of 2 blows to the head when he says he did it once.
Why, but okay.
We haven't reached the end of the case just yet. Hiro isn't the real killer, and I have to prove that. Yeah, because basically we have... Make your argument. We need the status of Sakura's body. Yes.
I didn't want to, but I did it.
Let's see here.
I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby, and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once.
And... Wait, what?
Shoot!
The body says she was hit twice, right? Am I doing the right one? Status Sakura's body. Wait, no. Which is the one that said she was hit once? Oh no! Would it be the frickin'... Because that's not in the actual thing. It was in the bottle experiment, right?
I did it.
Wait, Kyoko's... Wait, shoot. Oh god, that would have been a mistake. Kyoko's examination summary. That's the one that I wanted. Shoot. I mixed up which one. People are telling me to hit the 1 second things, but at the same time, it's like... I don't see why.
Is that right?
Because 1 second doesn't seem like a lot for... There we go. 1 second doesn't seem like a lot when I have 11 minutes to do this anyways, you know? Breaku!
If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
2?
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
But I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
Maybe Yasuhiro used meter to get a blue after image, like Zero in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and every hit did twice. That's the stupidest answer, but I would love a game to have that as something, you know?
What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head? She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves. There's something very suspicious about those bottles.
Wait. Pawn, chess, or not chess, oh my god. Pawn, castle. The one we had was the knight, bishop, queen, king. Oh my god. I never noticed that till now.
Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used.
Is chess big in Japan?
Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right? And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle. But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
That's easy. If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
The correlation between Monokuma bottles. I feel like it's starting to become clear. Connection must be... It's the object the Monokuma figures inside each is holding. Oh, okay, we don't have to answer it. Oh wait, no we do. Okay, what's it gonna be? Chess piece. Okay, that's easy. So we need C. And then E next. And then we need S, then P, E, C... Where's C? Oh no, we need E again. Chess piece!
Now I understand.
Yeah, okay, that one was easy. This one was easy. I feel like a lot of them are very difficult because like
That's
it's
it.
kind of
The
obscure
chess
what you're
pieces.
looking for, but that one was nice. That one was nice and easy. When it's like that many letters, it's
Inside
not bad.
each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was the knight, if I remember.
So, what's that matter?
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me explain. In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn. What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those 4.
If it's the queen and Toko did it, then dang, that's some thematic imagery.
And on the ground was the knight.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
So the knight took the fall, Yasuhiro, for the queen to run away hidden. Toko, am I correct?
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, while one apparently went missing.
What does chess have to do with anything?
Yeah, shogi is way better.
No one in the West plays shogi, so this reference is lost.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's not what I mean. So, let's say a bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case.
Au contraire.
That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
What if I told you I had the bottle in my ass right now, and by that I mean in my evidence drawers?
No. It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
How is it clear?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
The bottle that was missing, it was excited. No, it was broken.
I got it!
'Cause it was used to hit.
The bottle must have been broken.
Yeah.
Makes you so sure.
And then when we wrapped it all up again...
There was evidence at the scene. that
Yeah. When we wrapped it all up again, we had 2 bottles in there.
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just one broken bottle at the scene.
And what is this evidence?
And that evidence is, Kyoko and I figured out before, it was the bottle experiment. Which is actually, now that I get it, it's super brilliant.
Earlier, Kyoko and I did a little experiment. We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles.
I don't think
What
I've
we found
said it
was that
yet,
The collection of pieces was
but
hidden. And the reason for that is
the trial music is really good. All the music so far has been
there
really
was
good.
actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside. But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces, which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
But why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
There can be no doubt that the second missing Monokuma bottle is involved in this case. Must have been used by Sakura's second attacker. Some bowling aficionados? Man, they have fun with the fake
The bottle
answers.
that was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second
So
bottle.
that is the true killer.
Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow. Wouldn't you agree, Toko? And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Wait, I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
Off the top of my head right now, no. But I'm sure we'll find some.
You killed her! I'm sure of it!
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her.
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am.
Okay. I can't hate Hiro. He's so good.
Plus, I just remembered something that proves it.
Okay.
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
It was right after I got Ogre's note. I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever. So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room.
You did?
Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room.
Okay.
I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in.
That's when she was in the locker.
But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
And you just now decided to share that with us?
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin.
No, it's not ridiculous at all. I need proof that shows Toko was hiding in the rec room. And I have it. She left it there for anyone to find. Okay, we're just getting another new element. Okay, it's like the 4th trial, bro, but sure. Yeah, give me more. So far, you've probably been pressing the triangle button during your final strike without a second thought, but for now you're going to have to pay a little extra attention. You'll have to choose the proper truth bullet during your coup de grace. You have to select it this... Okay, interesting. Also, like the bait, if your logic difficulty is set to kind, you'll have fewer bullets to choose from. But for educational purposes, we're going to pretend you're set to mean regardless just this once. Oh, by the way, you're about halfway through the game now. Go you! I'm halfway through the game? I'm halfway through the game? People were telling me I was at 70%. What the hell? What the hell? What? Okay! Thanks, narrator. Well then, good luck and have fun. Are they now going to stop adding elements? Moment of truth. Okay. Gotta think.
It's a lie. I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No! That's enough. I admit nothing. I curse you. I curse you. It's a lie! That's enough! That's enough!
Where is it? No, shoot, wrong one! Okay, that's tougher than I thought.
I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you.
Okay.
That's enough!
It's the locker handprint.
This should prove
Okay. I was like, which one is it? Okay, the fact is it was slightly I was slightly too late.
Did you
Okay.
know someone left a handprint
Okay.
behind on the inside
That's
of the
fine.
locker?
At least my logic was sound. I was just slow.
They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
No, it doesn't.
Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we? That'll clear everything up.
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Okay, it's my handprint.
Dang, she just straight up admitted it.
Then you killed Sakura! No, I swear, there's no way!
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
Was it the dust in there? Because that was dust. Did that make you sneeze?
Straight up again.
Wait, what do you mean probably?
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Talk. Now.
After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on, so I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
And did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Well, that's awkward.
So after you left, I jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf.
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura?
Wait, did Byakuya actually do it?
After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling. And when I turned around, there was Sakura, covered in blood and staring right at me. When I saw all that blood, I fainted right there in front of the magazines. I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
Oh, because she saw the blood, right. Huh, you mean? Oh, here it is. Oh boy.
It was your fault after all.
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories, so I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to see... splatter everywhere! I was not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle. Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible! No, she's terrible! Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever!
Okay. So this is all well and good. But we haven't addressed the protein or the powder. So this obviously is not the conclusion.
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
Oh my god, it's gonna be that the 2 hits were actually, like, not what killed her. Like, those are just... It's gonna be like she survived, she bodied the 2. Super armored right through it. And it was just like poison in the end that did it, thanks to Byakuya, probably.
I wasn't about to die for some woman! If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master!
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack, no problem!
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
Hey, come on. That's... you know. But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre. So that's good.
So that's good! Keep talking like that and Hina's gonna...
Then, that's that. Let's start the vote.
I thought for sure you'd have some words for Hiro on that one.
What's wrong? Come on, everyone, we're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
Hina, now you're starting to make me think that you were the one that did it.
No, not quite yet.
Huh? Not yet? Why not yet?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Odd. Huh?
Hiro's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it.
Yeah, no, I already said it wasn't.
Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Your wish is my command, darling.
It's not over yet, is it? The one who killed Sakura is... Please don't be my girl. Please don't be Asahina. You're too pure, too perfect for this world. Kyoko's examination status, Sakura's body, yellow powder. I'm gonna think it's the yellow powder.
I was just sleeping peacefully.
Let's see here.
And all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me.
Yeah?
I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre come.
Wait a second. There was no blood on her face.
It in blood.
Yeah.
You smashed her
That's
head into
weird.
the Kuma bottle?
Just the mouth?
You got it! I smashed her good!
It's gotta be, yeah.
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
Wait. Killed her there in front of the shelf. Huh. Which do I contradict first, then? So if the second shot from Toko is what killed Sakura, then the problem is, where did Sakura die? It was... Yeah, I think I might have to take in front of the shelf.
Sakura was right there in front of me.
Let's see.
I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in
no,
blood. So you smashed her head in
Yeah.
with
Wow, the color of
magazine
television. Nice.
You got it.
Now I'm gonna use status of Sakura's body.
Take place.
What? Okay, so what was Kyoko's again? Just to be sure I don't have to use it again. Kyoko says suffered 2, no blood from the hands. The other one is the status of her body. Found, yeah, so it's gotta be down.
Where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
There we go.
No, he's wrong.
Gotcha! Okay.
We found Sakura sitting upright in a chair. If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in that chair.
Or why she only had blood on her mouth.
So, you finally noticed.
That's just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Asahina, you're really making me think you did it. Please, no.
Sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
That has to be it. The evidence that proves the attack was in front of the magazine shelf. Well, the magazine shelf bloodstained.
I got it.
Right?
Sakura was definitely attacked in front of the shelf. The blood stained by the magazines is proof of that.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right?
I do not think Toko would have been able to move that body.
All to make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors. There's no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
Then what's the deal?
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
But
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained.
I completely forgot about the locked room. That is true.
Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
oh, that part's easy. After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
Nope. Doesn't work.
So she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door? And while everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
No, I don't think
There's only
that's
6 of us. 5 if you don't count, the dead Sakura, so... The reason there's no way Toko was hiding in the locker is because... I was in the locker. I saw it myself. Yeah, we saw her join us herself.
Even before we opened the door to the rec
And also we looked inside. Right, yeah, no. Right, that's what I was going to say all along. Pshaw.
And at that point, the locker was already open. So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
I don't know. What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
How do you not know? You killed her!
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much. You're lying.
No, she's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
And
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
No, Hina, don't tell me you did it.
that's because you're overlooking vital
Oh,
information.
God, I don't want to see her die. Could we really be missing something so important? There's another possible explanation. Maybe it's... poison? Right? Make your argument. Yellow powder, Monokuma file 4, Aoi's account. So, Monokuma file 4. Estimated time is 12 noon on the 3rd floor. Evidence of a blow to the victim's head. No other injuries. However, it seems at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. The other ones were Aoi's account and yellow powder.
It wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack. Then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to
That's it.
her head. So you're dead set on blaming
Yellow
me,
powder,
huh?
for sure. Yep, that's where we get her. Oh god, it's totally Hina. Oh god, it's totally Hina.
Genocide Jill's attack.
Oh no, guys, I can't handle that fact.
There's no other possible cause. What killed
I mean,
Sakura?
statistically, there was no way she would get through this without being one of the people, you know?
Other than the shot to her head.
What? What? Are you serious? Come on, Makoto, don't climb up now. Wait. If it was... Wait a sec. Oh, wait.
That killed Ogre.
Could it have been the
It wasn't
vomiting?
Genocide Jill's attack. And what was it?
Well, okay, the problem was I jumped to a conclusion.
What killed Sakura? I can't think of
Anything other than the
There we go. Yeah, no, I jumped to the conclusion of the vomiting came from the yellow powder, which we haven't established yet. So that is my fault, although it seems pretty obvious, you know?
According to the Monokuma file, Sakura had vomited blood. I think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death. In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Well, I mean, maybe when she got hit with the bottles, she cut the inside of her mouth.
Guys, I think Asahina did it.
If that's all it was, the file wouldn't have specified vomited blood.
Guys, I'm so sad.
Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
Wow, you checked?
You even checked in there?
Wow, yeah.
God, you really are into dead bodies!
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely, Sakura was poisoned.
Oh, there it is. Alright, guys, I think we're going to call it a part for here. Because I don't want these to be hour-and-a-half long videos, and I feel like this one might go a little longer than I would have thought. So, thank you all for watching, guys. In the next part, we'll continue this trial on this startling revelation. See you next time, guys. Ciao.